Hello everybody and welcome on back. Gonna be doing a little bit of a change of plans here. Reaching Queen Yarnum, and up there we're gonna be facing Mergo's Wet Nurse, the last boss fight of this nightmare. Instead of going straight into that, we wanna be going down here. We have a ton of echoes to spend, and there is also one thing that we want to do over at Cathedral Ward. So here is another Yosefka Blood Vial. We actually haven't used any of the ones that we've collected thus far. Might as well just maybe pop these on here. Why Yosefka's Blood Vial is here is a very good question. Perhaps as the School of Menses was part of the Healing Church at one point, and as Yosefka was part of the White Church, maybe they did assist each other, and then Yosefka dipped out real fast when stuff was really starting to hit the fan over here with the Menses boys. Anyways, activate that elevator. That's just going to be a quick shortcut back to the boss. So if we would proceed here, that would be the Shadows of Yharnam again, and the boars, and all of that stuff. Anyway, now we want to take this one all the way down. Very slow cage lift, but at least it works, right? Second one, all the way down to the lamp. So as I did mention previously, I did say that we were going to do this a bit later, after we had disposed of the big eye. And we might as well do that now. So walking out here, there's going to be some of these trolls. I think they're actually called Yetis. No matter. Charge a heavy, use the auger, whatever you want to do. Maybe blow them off. Works. Okay, one is enticed. Let's wait for him. He's very angry at us. Are you gonna get past your friend? Hello. Oh no, we're gonna have another one of these situations. No. Iframes galore. Auger him at least. For quick visceral. Yeah, I get it. You guys are upset. It is very upsetting. I almost fell down myself. That would have been real bad. Use the auger for just some range damage, perhaps. Maybe knock this fool down. Yeah, works. Okay, dispose of them in whatever fashion you fancy. Get over here for another eye rune. Let's just see, if we follow this all the way... Should take us back to those beasts. Yeah, so this is a path that we can now take, like from the very start lamp. We can now run this way, as obviously we're not going to be killed by the eye running this way. Okay, all good. The eye rune picked up. We also got the third moon rune from using the make contact emote over at the big eye. So with all of that done, now we're going to be warping back to the hunter stream, check some blood gems, spend some echoes, you know, all of that good stuff. Alrighty, and back we are. First of all, gonna be checking the blood gems. And of course, put our lovely saw spear up to +10. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And now, blood gems, saw spear. Let's see. This one is physical 7.3, 12.1. Very good upgrade. Bolt attack, physical up, 18. Now that's good. Blood attack, arcane, blood tinge. And as you see, some of these cursed ones that we have, they will always give a very good boost of something, but they will also give like a random decrease to something. So here we have kin down, stamina cost, and for these tempering ones are really good. Blunt attack, thrust, attack. So attack in comparison to just physical attack actually boosts all of the attack elements. So let's say blunt, thrust, fire, arcane, bolt. Or attack up is just going to be boosting all of that up. So we're going to be making use of that for sure. But I'm just thinking if we're going to put it on now, if we're going to be saving it for later. Murky. Attack versus beasts. Kin. Here, physical attack up 19, but attack versus the kin down. Blood attack. Arcane attack. And the same, yeah. So the cursed ones usually will fit into any type of blood gem slot. And let's change you to that attack up 15. Let's do that. That's looking way better now for our damage. Check our Carol runes here. Max HP, stamina, and for Mergo's Wet Nurse, she's going to be mainly deal physical damage. We're not going to be able to get viscerals on her either. Let's think. What do we want? What do we want? Physical damage reduction 3%. Is that the only lake rune we have? All damage reduction 4%. That's better. So here we have all the 3 moon runes and now 2 eye runes. Okay, good. That should be good. All right, doing that, we're now gonna get some levels.
Welcome. What is it? Very well.
Here we go. A bunch of levels. So we're gonna be... The reason why I'm bumping strength up, as you can see there, if you just check over right-hand weapon attack damage there, we get 4, even 5 per point. And going past here in skill, you see that we're just not really getting anything at all. Well, that's endurance. If we do skill, however, we are getting 3, 2, 3, you know, it's good, of course. But here we just get 4, 5, 4. And that last one is another 4. Now, proceeding from 25, however, on strength, that's going to decrease. Now, skill would be the best way to go. But we're going to be going up to 25 like that.
Farewell, good.
And we say farewell to her. And now for maybe the last time no, it's actually not the last time. We're going to be heading back to the Cathedral Ward a bit later. But we're going to be going back to the Cathedral Ward. Now that we have slain Mikolash in the nightmare, the prostitute is now gone. And we're going to see a trail of blood on the ground. Now let's just see. She is still here. Nah. Straight up crazy. I don't know, do we kill her? Maybe we do, let's kill her. Get an Odin Writhe rune. Nobody's here. What happened to you, Dweller? Oh no, he's scared of us now because we killed her. Yeah. Might be bad to do that, guys. Up to you. Anyway, follow the trail of blood to this ladder. Take it on down. And over here, we can see Ariana, the prostitute, and her new baby. Very reminiscent of those that we found over at the Upper Cathedral Ward. Isn't it? I was gonna say he, but it.
It can't be. This is a nightmare.
Definitely is a nightmare. So yeah, she is obviously very upset with this. The only way to salvage this situation is to just kill them both. Doing so, we get another 3rd umbilical cord from the baby, and we also get Ariana's shoes. Very important, right? And now we can also take a look at a couple of things. So for example, the noble dress we picked up over at Canehurst. A finely tailored Bordeaux dress, worn by the nobles of the old bloodline that traces back to the forsaken castle Canehurst. What is she wearing? Well, it's hard to see now, but she is wearing that dress. And if we now look over at the shoes... Shoes worn by Ariana, woman of the night in the Cathedral Ward. Innocent and cute, in contrast with its owner. Doesn't really tie in to the whole Canehurst attire. But even still... She is of that defiled blood that Alfred was trying to get rid of. As all Bloodborne stories, they end in blood. But most importantly, that should be our 2nd umbilical cord. Let's just double check here. Yes, so we have 2/3 of an umbilical cord. We do need 3 to access a bit of a hidden ending to the game. And we do get the 3rd by killing Mergo's Wet Nurse. And if you don't do this with Ariana, let's say you actually sent her to Yosefka's clinic and she got killed, then you can also wait until after you've killed Rom and go to the fake Yosefka clinic by going through the Forbidden Woods area. Go down there, go through all of that we already did, but instead of fighting her and killing her, you're going to be finding her there, talk to her a little bit, and you will get another third umbilical cord. But okay, with that done, we are set for Mergo's wet nurse. Maybe we can actually sneak in another level. We need like 5,000-ish. Let's see. Let's use all of you. That's good.
Welcome. Very well.
Now just to show it, if we put on strength, we get 2 damage here, right? Meanwhile, skill is going to be going up to 2, then to 3, just because our weapon is scaling better with skill in comparison to strength. But hitting that soft cap, let's think a little bit. Arcane is not going to be an immediate increase to anything that we have right now, but the reason why I'm considering putting points in it is just because I want to use that weapon that Ludwig drops in the DLC. But this feels weird to get something that we don't get an immediate like boost from. Maybe I'll just put another point into skill for now. Let's do it like that. And just to show that as well, we go into the saw spear and we'll look down over there at attribute bonus. Strength is a D, and then C scaling in skill, and it also has C scaling in arcane. So that's how you check. Now, let's see, Mergo's Loft. Let's go base so we can access that lift. Because of course, you can now equip some moon runes, maybe a visceral attack increases blood echoes. And just go and kill those piggies. It's gonna be really good farm. But we got bigger fish to fry for now. We're gonna be taking the long cage lifts all the way up again. What do we have on? We don't need any more sedatives. Haven't really used the old hunter bone. The auger we're not gonna be using in this fight, but might as well just keep it on. Change the order of things here. Let's see. Old hunter bone and the shell. Looking good. Shell we will be using just for a nice buff up. We might as well speak about Mergo's wet nurse a little bit now. So she's gonna be quite ferocious. It's gonna be a lot about dodging her sweeping attacks, rolling behind, and then she likes to do like a flurry attack where she basically just goes forward a lot and she's hitting, doing like many attacks in a row. When she does that, that is a very good time to just come behind her, try to stay centered right behind her, and get all of that damage in. We can talk about the special attack she does when it appears. She's basically gonna be vanishing, and there's gonna be phantasms appearing, like striking. What we will do is basically just go towards a wall and hug it and just run like this. When that happens, we're just gonna do this, and by doing that, we're gonna be dodging all of those attacks. Anyways, just go here. It's little Mergo. And the crew, the wet nurse. Very, very cool. Right, fight begins. That attack we want to dodge. In particular. Yeah. If she strikes you, it hurts. That one in particular can be quite easy to get overwhelmed by. Oh, the increase in damage now is insane. There's that Rampage's attack I was talking about. Just get in here, try to hit her. A lot of just weaving back and forth, get whatever damage in that we can. Now this is gonna be happening. When these phantasms appear, you can't actually damage her by going at it. So we're just gonna be hugging the wall, sprinting, rolling, dodging, whatever you want to do. Just hug the wall. They can't really hit us while we're hugging the wall. Just keep doing this. It is a bit strange, but it has always worked, so why not keep at it? Dodge that. That was spooky. Okay, we got hit. We're getting hit a bit here and there. Can speed it up a little bit. Just keep running till the dark fog is gone. If she is low, you can try to hit the phantasms whenever they appear. But that is that. A lot of good damage here. Can make use of the rally. That's the rampage attack. Just keep at it. Going at it again, are we? Or did you just teleport? Please tell me you just teleported. And that's Mergo's wet nurse for all of you. What happened to baby? Where are you, baby? Mergo! Where did you go, Mergo? Can be a bit slow here. But as we noticed, the baby cries are gonna be vanishing, and the nightmare slain prompt will appear, and we get our last third umbilical cord. Do use the lamp. This one in particular is very nice to use if we would want to farm the piggies. I might as well actually just show that real quick. And now obviously going back, Queen Yarnum is not going to be very happy about what happened to her child. She bids us farewell and vanishes. But okay, coming down this way. Okay, the shadows, of course. I do think these guys will disappear since Yarnum herself vanishes. So the whole thing about the shadows of Yarnum, as their name entails, is that they are her shadow. They will stay by her side for eternity. Okay, guys. We're gonna be doing it this way? Such a huge damage increase from earlier with the change of gems, the +10 on our weapon. It's just good. Okay, kill the shadows. Just walk down this way. And we will see all the piggies here. They're nicely lined up. Of course, do try to have like the highest moon rune equipped, and then you should have the highest ranked visceral echo rune equipped. And then you should have the second visceral attack rune equipped for the highest amount possible from these. Just walk up behind one, I wanted to say. This is not good, actually. We are stuck between a pig and a hard place. Enjoy some iframes if you can. So I don't have any of the runes equipped, so for me it doesn't matter as much. So I can just kill them. But usually, if you have one at a time, you know the drill. Just wait for them to do something stupid. Get behind them. Use the auger or charge a heavy, whatever suits you, whatever you fancy, and get that visceral. So as of base, we can see a almost 10,000 blood echo a pop, right? But if you do use all of those runes, you will get roughly 80,000-ish runes from killing these 3, and you will be getting vials as well. So not only are you getting a bunch of echoes, but you're getting a bunch of blood vials. So if you don't have enough skill, you might not kill them with a straight up auger into visceral. Just keep that in mind. I think if you have like 40, 45 skill, however, then an auger into visceral will just dispose of them. Anyway, though, taking care of the piggies, yet again showing you guys a bit of a late game, very much so, late game farm around. And disposing of Mergo's wet nurse, we are now gonna head back to the hunter's dream. And as we return to the hunter's dream, things are a bit different. The freaking house is on fire. Can somebody fix this? Hello? And if we talk to the doll, just important to note also, like everything in here is still accessible. Storage, all of that good stuff. Let's just see, let's put that in. Hunter torch we can keep. Evelyn, store that. All the tire we can keep. Like all of these like really low-end blood gems you can sell at the bath messengers. And if we now speak to the doll...
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Very well, let me...
So first, let's just get a level. Still getting really good increase there. That is... No, stop yourself, Adrian. That is not the point of this. Just get 2 points into Arcane and be happy with it.
Farewell.
So she says, German awaits you at the tree. So if we follow this path down, this gate that has always been locked is now open. And if we go to German, talk to him, we're going to have 2 choices. We can let him end our lives and end our dream, and that's the end of the game, and you will go into New Game Plus, and it is one of the trophies. However, if you don't agree with getting murdered, we'll fight German. German can be sort of difficult. I think he's probably the most difficult boss in the entirety of the base game. But if you defeat him, you will get yet another trophy and end up replacing German. So a bit of a spoiler warning here. However, if you do have the 3 pieces of the 1/3 umbilical cords, you can eat them. You should consume them, basically. Let's just see. So before you go in and fight German, you consume these 3, and there's going to be a hidden ending for you with yet another trophy. But going through that, of course, we are not going to be ending this game yet. We don't want to go to German. This house and this all of this is just going to keep burning because we're not done. No, we have the freaking DLC to go to. But before we do that, let's see, we can go over to the inside bath messengers over here. Yes, now it is very joyous, Miss Hunter. And we can now buy blood rocks for 60 insight after killing Mergo's wet nurse. Very important to note. So if you need them, you will need them. If you don't want to go into the Chalice dungeons, this is the only way to get more blood rocks, as I don't... Maybe there is one in the DLC, I actually can't remember. But this is going to be the best way to spend your insight. So for example, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be popping all of these Great One's Wisdoms. 13 means we need 47 more. And yeah, almost on the money. Pop those. And I'm just gonna be buying another blood rock. So now I have 2 blood rocks ready to go, so I can fully upgrade up to 2 more weapons. And of course, you will be getting a lot of insight if you delve into the Chalice dungeons. Coming over to the Hunter's Dream, buying a couple of blood rocks, speaking to the doll, telling us about German, awaiting us at the tree, and of course, disposing of Mergo's wet nurse. We are gonna be wrapping this one up, and we will enter the old Hunters DLC in the next one. I'll see you guys then.